Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Gamester81. Okay, so I wanted to show you a quick video on this interesting unit. It's not a game system, okay, but it definitely shares an interesting role in the history of video games. And not many people know about this particular device. It's made by Atari. Okay, it came out in 1976. It's called the Atari Video Music. I don't think the technicians or creators who came up with this device really had much time to think about what to call it, and it's a good thing they didn't call it the Atari Music Video, because that would have been really weird, because I think people would have been confused, because this system already is really trippy. So it only came out in 1 year. Okay, so this is a very scarce unit, and it's really hard to find. It makes the Atari Woody 6-switcher look really common. And what it is, it was created by the head guy who was behind this was Bob Brown. He was the guy who introduced the Pong to the home market, and he was looking for a device that would bridge your stereo to your TV. So what this would do, it would create images on your TV that would move to the music. My stereo is unfortunately packed away, and once I move the 24th of July, I will be sure to do a video of this so you can see a visual of what it looks like. But I can tell you, the system does work, and it looks like, the best way I can describe it is, it looks like Bill Cosby's sweaters they used to wear. Really trippy. You got this gain right here. These are different knobs right here. You got this gain, and what this would do, it would set the brightness of this, the frequency of the image you're seeing. You've got your color here. You can change your color. You got your displays, and you can kind of control your shapes and sizes of the images dancing around. You got your power here, and again, you can kind of control solid. You got whole, you got ring, your audio. This is equivalent to 2600 graphics, I suppose. So keep that in mind. So it looks really, really trippy when you watch this. Now, if you guys have a Jaguar CD, and you guys are ever played a music CD on a Jaguar CD, there is a visual thing that pops up, and it dances to music as well. So that's kind of a long lost relative of this device, I suppose, the Atari Jaguar CD. Now, legend has it that while this thing was being released, and it was only out for 1 year, that a Sears representative came around, and they were showing this device, and the Sears guy basically saw it, and he made a statement like, "What were you guys smoking?" And apparently a couple of the Atari technicians came out from behind the door and were holding a joint. That's I don't know if that's supposedly a true story, but that's what a lot of the sites I found referenced about that story. So that's really interesting. And you got to keep in mind the culture of Atari during this time was very laid back. It was very liberal, so to speak. So they could do whatever they want. They had keggers during the weekdays, until they got bought out by Time Warner. They really had a lot of issues with people partying too much. But they came out with the 2600, so they obviously were doing something right. This system, not so much. But let's check it out. Now, like with all devices from the mid-70s, you got to make sure this thing is grounded before you plug it in, because static electricity is an issue with systems in this metal. I do have the serial number. Now, this thing's not in the best of shape, but you can see it's Sunnyvale, California, just like the Atari 2600s back. The 6-switchers were made, and it's a fairly low serial number. I'm not quite sure how many of these units they actually made. I think a lot of them were probably trashed, to be honest with you, because being out in the market for only a year, it didn't sell very well at all. But a lot of collectors try to seek the system. It's got pads, these are very soft, cushy pads, and you got the top. Now the wires, you got your how this thing hooks up. You actually got your left and right. You hook up your stereo through here, and this is these are hardwired. This is hardwired to the TV. This is the RF switch or RF cable here. And then you've got your plug-in AC adapter here that's automatically hardwired in here. So I promise I will do a visual video of this for you guys, but I've got to unpack my stereo first, and it shouldn't be too long, much longer until I move, which I'm excited about. And Well, anyway, love to hear your guys' comments, and let me know if you have any questions on this. Thanks, guys. Take care.